Hey Fragrance family, I'm David, I'm a fragrance bro. Welcome to day 22 bonus bonus review of Rose Month. And today, tonight, I have Una Rose de Kandahar by Andy Tower Perfumes. Now this fragrance is supposed to be based on a rose extract found in Afghanistan, hence the name Kandahar. And it's supposed to be very pure and really high quality, and because of it's supposed to be very rare, and because of its rarity, and this fragrance is not always available. So I'm trying another Andy Tower scent, and I have to say I don't like this one, and I say it with a heavy heart because I don't have anything against Andy Tower. I promise. I want to like his fragrances. It's just I haven't really smelled one that I like yet. This does smell very natural, but it smells very natural in the bad way. I think if you've been around kind of the natural perfume scene, like indie perfumes, you recognize this smell. This smells like a very bad attempt to make a natural perfume, and I hate to say that. I'm not trying to slam it, but it just smells bad to me. You can smell this if you get like samples from an indie house. The bag will smell like this. It just smells generic and indie in a way. And this is, I don't ever want to smell like this. I don't like that indie type smell. I think that's very off-putting and bizarre and gross. Now there are a ton of notes in this, and I don't really get rose in the traditional sense. I think I get rose in like the Check and Speak sense. Check and Speak number 88. When I reviewed that, I talked about how you can get like a natural rose extract, and it doesn't really smell like a rose blossom. It smells very green and pungent and sharp and acrid, and that is what this smells like in a way. So I think that's what the rose is in this. So I don't really get a lot of rose per se, but I do get a lot of patchouli. I get some green tobacco, I think. I get a lot of ambergris and musk, and some spicy notes that are in there, but a lot of what I smell I can't really discern. There's a really pungent, sharp greenness about this that I don't really care for, and it comes off dated and old again. And I think this might just be Andy Tower's style with fragrances, because a couple of fragrances that I've smelled before kind of smell dated and old to me, and I didn't really care for them. It might just be his aesthetic, and maybe after all I don't like his point of view like I thought I did. Performance was really good, and that's another, like I said, that's another bonus with Andy Tower's fragrances, is that they last a long time. My wife did not like this fragrance at all. When I let her smell it, she said, "What the crap is that? It singed my nose hairs." Unfortunately, I'm beginning to think that I won't like an Andy Tower fragrance, and that bothers me. Now granted, I've only tried a couple of them, but it bothers me that I haven't liked any of them yet, and that I've disliked them very strongly. Overall, I think really this just isn't that special. And that's a shame, because with the rarity of the ingredient, it should have been special. I really wanted to like this, but I didn't. This fragrance should have had something ephemeral about it, out of reach, luxurious. It should have taken you to another place, but it doesn't. It just smells like going into an indie perfume shop, and it smells common, and it smells like it wasn't used to its fullest extent. I'm sorry, I just don't really care for this. I'll see you tomorrow.